Welcome traders. So today I'll be talking about the major mistakes that most traders make when drawing support and resistance. Alright. And it's gonna be a very quick video. Very quick video. I'm not gonna take time today. So what you find out, what you see most people do is that they draw their support and resistance like this. Okay, so people doing something like this. Okay, they draw it at every break of structure. Alright, every break of structure, something like this. Okay, do something like this. Why some will do something like this, all right, or something like this. I mean, you go on YouTube, you go and watch YouTube videos about support and resistance, you're gonna see a lot of people doing this thing. Okay, you see some people doing something like this. Okay, some will just pick up their rectangle and do something like this. Okay, and like this, and they call it their resistance, their support and resistance. Okay, why you see some people also doing, like, you're going to see, go on YouTube, just go, if you leave this video now, just go and watch other videos about support and resistance. You're going to see people teaching you different things, okay, about this. And so I'm going to teach you to draw support and resistance like this. Hold on, let's wait for this to load. Okay, so I'm going to teach you to draw support and resistance like this. So pick out any area that the market, react to, just draw it out. Okay, that was some people are going to teach you. So you see that at the ending, you see people, they end up having different lines on their chart. Okay, end up having different lines on their chart like this. And this is a very wrong way to draw support and resistance. This, let me show you. Okay, some people drawing their support and resistance like this at every point that the market react to, and this is a very wrong way to draw support and resistance. And what you also notice that you see some people drawing support and resistance with lines. Okay, some people draw support and resistance with lines like this. Okay, they just pick out a line and they mark out a zone. Let's say this zone now. Okay, pick out another line, mark out a zone. Okay, which is also wrong. Okay, support and resistance is not a price. Okay, it's not a particular line. Support and resistance is a zone. Are you getting me? It's a zone. Okay, and what you also notice is that, well, let me delete this. What you also know is that some people will try to draw support and resistance from the left hand side. Okay, they will try to start drawing support and resistance from the left hand side. So, seeing this market now, some people would do something like this. Okay, pick out this, then they extend it all the way up. Okay, all the way to this right hand side. What they will tell you is that I expect the market to come back to it here, and they can now buy. Okay, this is very wrong. This is absolutely wrong. Okay, so in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to tell you the exact way that you should draw support and resistance. So the first thing I want you to know is that support and resistance is a zone, not a line. So the idea of using lines to draw support and resistance is absolutely wrong. Support and resistance is a zone, it's a region in which we're expecting price to react. Okay, so the first thing is never use lines to draw support and resistance. Now the second thing is this: you actually have to understand that we have three phases of the market. This is something I always speak about, and if you've watched my previous videos, you also see it. Okay, I always talk about it. We have three phases of the market. We have the uptrend. Okay, you have to excuse me, I'm actually using my left hand to make these sketches because right now I broke my arm and I'm a little incapacitated at the moment. Okay, so we have the uptrend, we have the downtrend, and we have the ranging market. Okay, we have what? The uptrend. Okay, we have a downtrend, and we have a ranging market. These are the three phases of the market. Okay, and when the market is in the trending phase, that is the uptrend or the downtrend, what do we usually use? We use the word, the trend line. We use the trend line. Okay, when it's trending, okay, let's say it's trending now, we use what? The trend line. All right, when it's ranging, this is when we use support and resistance. Okay, and just like I told you, support and resistance is a zone, not a line. Okay, like I said, you have to forgive my sketches. It might not be perfect, but I believe you get the point. Okay, it's a zone, not a line. So I can't use a line in this situation now. That is very wrong. Okay, so what you have to do if you actually want to draw support and resistance is to identify a condition, a situation in which the market is ranging. Okay, you just have to look for where the market is ranging. And one rule you should bear in mind is that support and resistance needs to have at least 3 touches. Okay, for it to call an area of support or an area of resistance, it needs to have at least 3 touches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So at least 3 touches for us to call an area of support or resistance. So we can't say this area is an area of support and resistance if it's just 2 touches. Okay, this one some people call double top. Are you getting it? So it's not an area of support or resistance. This is just a double top. Okay, so we need at least 3 touches. So the first thing is what? Support and resistance is not a line. Okay, and you need at least 3 touches. All right, I only use support and resistance in a ranging market. All right, so in the next few minutes, let's just look for a ranging market. Let's see. Okay, where this market, I can't exactly call it ranging. It's not ranging. I've broken out. Okay, let's check other markets. So this is an example. So look at this market. Can you say this market, this particular market, what will you call it? Will you call it a trending market, a ranging market, or will you call it a trending market or a ranging market? This market is what is strictly ranging because it has no direction. It's neither going up or coming down. Okay, although it was coming from, is this a, let me see. Okay, basically the market was coming from a downtrend. Okay, and apparently was coming from a downtrend, as you can see here. Apparently, it started ranging. So this is a ranging market, and this situation now is just the perfect point or area where we can use support and resistance. All we need is for it to have at least 3 touches, right? So we have the first one here, we have the second one, and we have what, the third one. Okay, so we could have actually drawn our support and resistance from this point. Okay, so we would have made our sketch like this. Okay, like I said, allow me, I'm actually using one arm for this, and we can also draw our support like this. Okay, so let's do that right away. So I'm gonna pick out my rectangle and you're gonna draw it. You can see it's a zone, okay, not a line. Okay, and I'm also going to pick out my rectangle also. Okay, so you can see it's what? It's a zone. Okay, and as you can see, this is it. We have our support and resistance. Now we can trade it. Okay, and I'm not going to go into details on how to trade support and resistance today, maybe in my next video, but there's already a video on how to do that. But at least you know that when the market comes to these zones, you're expecting the market to what? You're expecting a reaction. Okay, so look at this portion. You would see that, okay, when the market comes here, we should expect the market to probably what? Go back up. And if it comes here, we're expecting to probably go down until it breaks. Okay, in either direction. So you can take advantage of it. You can actually take advantage of the range. Okay, so we cannot be drawing support and resistance in situations like this. Something here, we cannot be calling this an area of support or area. No, okay, it doesn't work. So we only use support and resistance in a ranging market. Okay, and if you can imply this into your trading, this is actually going to help you a whole lot. Okay, if we look at this portion, was this market ranging or not at this portion? You see that, okay, at this portion, the market actually ranged. And where could we say, okay, we have a support oil or a resistance zone? Is after what, 3 touches: the first touch, the second touch, and the third touch. Okay, so you could have actually drawn it out. Okay, and the same thing at the lower part. And if you do that, see that what you'd have been able to also capture some moves here before the market eventually break. Okay, now that it broke downward. Okay, so you can continue looking at this. All you have to do is just look for a place where the market is what is ranging. If you look at this portion now, the market was not ranging here. You can't call this a range. This was what? This was more of a trend. Okay, it was more of a trend. It was going down. It was a downtrend, so it was not ranging. Okay, so you can go on and try this in different market and see. We have 3 phases of the market, and we only use support and resistance only when the market is ranging. Okay, so you go out and try it for yourself. I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, because I'm actually straining while doing this. But let me give you just another example. Let's look at another example. Here's the card. Okay, you can see here's the card. We already have a range here, and this was from a daily time frame. Okay, you see that at this portion, the market was neither going up or going down. That is why we could use support and resistance. You can't find me using support and resistance in something like this. Was basically trending, and you could use a trend line if you want to use a trend line. You could use maybe channels if you wanted to use that, but not support and resistance. So you could have not. You can't start doing something like this here because the market was what was going up. Okay, so the secret of it is to identify the phase in which the market is currently, then you can trade it. And like I said, the market is fractal. If you go deep into this, you're also going to see, if you were to zoom into this, to this daily time frame, maybe a 4-hour time frame, you could have seen that here we also have something like a range. Okay, but you'd have seen it better in a lower time frame, let's say a 1-hour time frame or a 30 minutes time frame. Let's just quickly look at that before I end this video. There was a range between what? A range. The market was neither going up or coming down within these portions. So you could have what? Picked out, look for 3 touches, then mark out your zone. And I've seen that you'd have actually gotten a trade before the market will eventually break out. And just like I said, you don't just trade it because it's support and resistance. There are some things you have to look out for, okay, before you get on the trade. Okay, so this is it for today's video, guys. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you stay updated when I drop a new video. And also like, okay, because I'm straining myself a whole lot just so I could educate you. Like the video, okay, like the video and subscribe. This is going to help. This is going to help my channel and also help push the video to other people that might need it also. Okay, so this is for today's video, guys. Until next time, and don't forget, I'm rooting for you. Peace.